All right. So once or twice a week, check skyward, check skyward. Make sure you don't have any holes. Make sure you're happy with your grade. If you're not happy, you need to talk to me about that. All right. I am here to help you with that, but you have to talk to me. If you're missing something, you don't know where it is, you don't know how to do it, talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. All right. So I am pausing for a minute. You are checking skyward. I didn't necessarily put in anything new unless you did a correction on your como se va activity. I don't think there's anything else new in there, but I just want you to double check it. Your grade should never be surprised to you. You should know where you stand. In terms of stuff this week, we'll probably do a little practice activity. I might give you a textbook activity, and then we'll have a quiz at the end of the week. So still plenty of points up for grabs. So make sure you're doing what you need to be doing. Another thing while you're looking that I will remind you of is an opportunity to make up your quiz or retake your quiz today after school. So remember I said if you weren't thrilled with your quiz from last week on direct object pronouns and two commands, that you are welcome to take that with me again after school today. Just come to my Zoom about 2:45. If you're here, get there by 2:45. Come by 3. I guess if you still can't get there by 3, then let me know and we'll try to figure out a plan. And remember what I said was I would average those two scores together. So again, if you did pretty well, I probably wouldn't worry about it. But if you didn't, then you might have a chance to make up 5, 10 points. That would be worth your time for sure. Okay. Any other questions for the good of the group? Preguntas. Okay. So vamos a empezar con un Kahoot hoy. Es un Kahoot de vocabulario. All right. So let's go ahead. If you feel like you need your vocab out, you're happy. I'm happy for you to get it out. It'll be a quick thing because it's a Kahoot, so you won't have a ton of time to look things up anyway. But let me get you your code for that. And I don't think I have it up there. All right. Let me reopen that for you. And let's do a little vocab practice. So reminder, on Friday, you will have a vocab quiz. And that will be over, it'll use your vocab. It'll be like, listening activity or reading activity. So you don't need to write out your vocab, but you need to be familiar with it. You need to know what it means. So I'm getting the Kahoot up ready for you right now. Let me screen share that with my friends at home. All right. Classic Kahoot. I feel like I haven't played Kahoot for a while. I've been into my other Look It and other things recently. All right. So I think everybody can see it at home. I think you can see it, right? So go ahead and get yourself signed up, por favor. Thanks, Kaylee. I feel like my volumes are all weird today. It's either too soft or too loud. There we go. All right. Get there if you're not. Looking for about 5 more people. Let's go, let's go. Everybody in here on Shirley, Anthony, Jacob, Haley, Charles, yep. Dos personas más. We're still trying to get there. I'm trying to wait for you. All right, now Haley, will you be able to see? Do you want me to put this down a little? Can you see okay? All right, I think I'm gonna start. Tell me if you're still trying to desperately to get on and you can't. Anybody? All right, vamos a empezar. Play for some bonus points on that quiz on Friday. Truck. Well, that was quick. Good job. Camion is indeed a truck. I'll try to come up with little, if I have anything like, sometimes I can come up with little ways to help you remember. I'll make sure I mention them. I don't know about camion. I think you just have to remember that one. Camion, it carries things. Trucks carry things. I don't know. Sometimes it's a bit of a stretch. All right. There's our top 5. Let's see where we go from here. El conductor is a driver. Sure is, right? You think of a train conductor drives the train, so he drives. He's a driver, conductor, driver. Good. Oh, whoa, Jacob. La cuadra. Is that a corner? It's a tricky one. I mean, you only have 2 choices. It is false. All right, so you got 2 words here on your vocab. Cuadra is a block, right? Like a city block, or it can be like blocks that little kids play with, cuadras. A corner is esquina, all right? So those are just 2 vocab words, different words. Corner, esquina, cuadra, block. All right, Jacob and Nora holding tight. Here comes Sylvia. Tricky one here. Well, muy bien. I don't know who got that one wrong, but policia is police. All right. Slowly. Dejar. I'll give you a hint with this one. All right, so listen, super easy hint. When you have to match things up, sometimes you can look at words even if you don't know what that means. Dejar has an AR at the end, so it's a verb, right? Is slowly a verb? Okay, you slowly is actually an adverb, right? So those can't go together, right? Slowly is despacio, but again, because this is a verb, you know that those can't go together. Oh, Jacob, what is on fire? Bridge. What do you think? Sorry. All right, puente is a bridge. Here's how I suggest you, if you need help, I always try to come up with little tricks to remember things. So puente maybe makes you think of points, and a bridge, there's 2 points at the end of the bridge. The bridge connects the 2 points. I don't know. If that helps you, use it. If not, forget it. All right, Liliana making her way up to the top. Wide, ancho. Is wide, ancho. Why, yes, it is. Ancho. I have no tricks for that one. Estrecho, right, is the opposite. If you think of something that's really stretched because it's stretched over something because it's just a narrow space. But ancho, I got nothing. You just got to practice that one. Oh, Charles making his way up. Enough. That's the name of my cat, by the way. Not sure if that helps you. Enough. What do you think? Nice work. So you know how when the cats or kittens, they get into all this trouble and they're always like jumping on things and breaking things and messing with things. So I always be like, basta, basta, yeah, like enough already to my cat. So we ended up naming him Basta. So maybe that'll help you remember now. Basta. Enough. It's a little kitten. He is now almost 17. Good old Basta. Still kicking. Haley. Nice. Cruzar. Straight. Sí or no? Right. Not correct. Cruzar is to, sounds like what it is, to cross. Cruzar, like cross the street. Or el cruce de calles, where the streets cross, is an intersection. Cruzar. All right. Little movement. Liliana holding on. To turn. You know this one. Turn right, turn left. Turn right, turn left. Good. Doblar. So, right, we did that with our commands. When you had to write down directions, most of you used that command. You said dobla a la derecha or dobla a la izquierda, right? To turn. Oh, no movement. Everybody's holding strong. Where my boys at? We got an all-girl lineup, right? All right, parar, to continue. That is false. So parar is the opposite. It's to what? To stop. That one goes for 2 words too, because you have la señal de parada is what kind of sign? Stop sign, and then parar is to stop. So again, some of these you kind of get 2 for 1. If you learn the word, you kind of works for 2 words. So that's helpful. Okay. Couple more. True or false? Tener prisa. What do you think? To be in a hurry. I haven't talked about this one much. Let's see if you're really paying attention. Good. It does mean to be in a hurry. To have a hurry, literally, is how we say it in Spanish. To have a hurry. All right. Looks like Victoria is making a comeback. Quitar, to remove. Quitar la mesa. What do you think? Hard one. All right, it is true. Quitar is to remove, to take away. Quitar. I don't have any great tricks for that. Quit, if you, I don't know. Yeah, if you quit, I don't know. I don't have any great tricks for that one. All right, close to the end here. Haley's up a little bit. Narrow. Oh, we did talk about this early. Is that peligroso? Or is that a different word? It is a different word. What's peligroso? You might see that on a sign. It means what? We know it's not narrow. Peligroso. Anybody online know what's peligroso? I was putting your, there it is. Dangerous. Good job. I was putting you down so that people could see the board behind me. All right, let's see. Charles, back in it. Can you keep it there? Last question. Esperar, to wait. What do you think? Espera. It is true. Espera, wait, wait. All right. You know what? I could probably be talked into a few bonus points on your quiz on Friday. Kaylee's going to get 1. Nora's going to get 2. And Liliana knew it. 3. And we'll do some participation points. Couple for Ayana and Charles. Nice job. All right. How are we feeling about vocab? I think we go pretty well. Yeah. All right. So let me remind you that Friday. So by Friday, we need to be feeling good about this, right? I would say, like I said, it's not going to be like you have to write out a bunch of vocab words. It's going to be there's a listening activity and a reading activity where you have to pick the right words. So make sure you're coming along with these. You'll notice if you were looking at your daily lesson, tonight's homework is Quizlet, 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 Quizlet. Spend 15 minutes, spend 20 if you're not doing well, spend 10 if things are going well. All right. Next thing I want to do today is review this present progressive. We started that yesterday. So if you would maybe grab your notes on that, I will, I don't mind sharing mine. If you were here, I gave you a little packet with them. If you're coming in tomorrow, I'll give them to you then. But it's the same thing that I've already shared with you, and I'll put it up here too. But just so you can look at it, because then I'm going to give you a little practice. I really just want to go through it, make sure you're getting it, and then give you some time to practice with it. This will also be fair game for your quiz on Friday. All right. So this is kind of what you're looking at, right? So let's do a quick review together, and then we'll get you started on practicing. So present progressive. Somebody want to raise your hand real quick? Tell me what is it? What does it mean? Why do we use it? Anthony? Yeah, if you something is happening, you are doing something. Charles, you want to add anything? Right now, exactly, right now. So I am talking right now. You are sitting there right now. You are listening. You are focusing. Those are the things we're doing right now. That's how it's different than present tense, because present tense can be like, oh, in general, I speak Spanish, or it can mean I'm speaking Spanish, right? When we use this, it's like I'm speaking Spanish right now. Okay. So how do we do this? There's 2 words this time instead of 1. Tell me about the first word. Somebody help us out. How about somebody online? Help us out. How do we do this? What's the first part, the first thing we do to form a present progressive word?
Put the kind of person you're talking to.
Yes. Who do I give that? Was that you, Unique?
Yeah.
All right. Say it one more time, hon.
Put the person you're talking to.
Okay. So like the subject of the sentence. Okay. And that's reflected in what, Jacob? Yes. So a form of a star. Perfect. Right. So if you're looking over here, you got to remind yourself, if you've forgotten, the present tense is star. I know you knew them at some point. Estoy, estás, está. Estamos, estáis, están. Don't forget, you got a couple little accents here over the to form and the el form and the eos form. Okay. So first thing you're going to use is a form of a star. And what is the second thing that we're going to do? Maggie?
Add ondo, or if it's AR.
Uh-huh. Perfect. Stop with that. So add ondo to the end of your stem if it's AR, right? That's number 2. And how about if it's ER or IR? Bailey, what are we going to do? Bailey, you there? Okay, how about Josh? What are we going to do?
For ER and R, you do IE India.
Uh-huh, yendo. Good. So I would have something like hablando if it's an AR, or comiendo if it's an ER/IR. There are a few irregulars. I'm not going to worry so much about those. I think if you saw one, you would understand, you would recognize what it is. It just might have a little spelling change in it. I'm not going to stress about those. So that's the gist. So if I want to say, I don't know, he is talking. How would I say he is talking? Tucker, how would I say he is talking? Tucker, he is talking.
Um, está estás hablando.
Yeah,
Oh,
the first time. Está hablando.
está hablando.
Good. What if I want to say we are eating? We are eating. What do you think? I don't know, Victoria. We are eating.
Um,
it would be like, are you like comer, like what to add to the end of it?
Uh-huh.
Comiendo.
Uh-huh. And if you want to give me the we are, look at it right here. You looking at my screen? We are eating would be what?
Estamos comiendo.
There it is. Make sense? Okay. Any questions? We get us? It's fairly straightforward, I think. Yeah. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. Okay. I'm going to get you started on a textbook activity, practicing this. It shouldn't take too long, but I want you to get in your practice. Then I am going to say that from there, once you've turned that in, you can work on Quizlet and / anything that is missing in Skyward. All right. So I'm going to give you a little bit of work time the second half of class. So I want everybody to get started together. And then once I make sure everybody's on the right track, then if you're on Zoom, I will let you leave, but not yet. So let's all go to our textbook. If you can't remember how to do that, you need to go through your portal. So let's all go there together and make sure that we are all in the right place. So I will do it with you. Go to your portal. Right here, you're going to go to Pearson, right here. And you're going to click on Savas Realize right here. Then you're going to click on Classes. You're going to find Spanish 2 Spring. And you're going to click on it and you're going to see this guided grammar activity, the present progressive tense. Now you might also see this irregular affirmative 2 commands. If you never did that, you should have, but I guess you can go back and do that. It looks like 16 of you did. Let's go ahead and work on this present progressive tense. So if you go to it, you will see there are directions, how to do it. There's models, there's notes. So there's no reason you shouldn't be able to follow directions. Now on these, you'll see 2 blanks, right? Because the first blank is for a form of a star and the second blank is for the comiendo or the hablando. That make sense? Okay. So I would like you to work your way through that right now. And like I said, after that, let me tell you a couple things to work on, and then I'll let our Zoom friends go. So after that, Quizlet, however much time you need so you're in good shape for your quiz on Friday. You can play games, you can do flashcards, do whatever you like, all right? Otherwise, I want you to check Skyward. I want you to make sure you're not missing any assignments or check out that quiz grade from last week. And reminder, your opportunity to do that again is after school today at 2:45. So make sure you show up on my Zoom. I'd say between 2:45 and 3 if you want to retake that today. Okay. All right. I got a couple questions in the chat. Oh, Bailey, sorry. Thanks for checking in. I appreciate it. I know you're there. Makeup quiz will be pretty similar to the other. I will average them together. So what happens if you do worse on it? I mean, I'm still going to average them together. So I don't want you to take it unless you're confident that you're practiced and you can do better. So that's what I'm saying. If you got an A and you missed 1, like it's probably not worth taking. But if you got a C or a D or an F, those are the people that I really want to show me you know what you're doing now. Okay. All right. Any other questions from Zoom friends or in person? Anybody have anything you need clarified? Okay. So Zoom friends, if you know what you're doing, you're okay in your textbook, you checked your missing work, you'll show back up after school if you want to retake that quiz. I will say hasta mañana. And we'll go from